Fans of the beloved Nickelodeon sitcom Drake and Josh will witness a poignant milestone in the lives of its stars, Josh Peck and Drake Bell. The duo, who portrayed stepbrothers Drake Parker and Josh Nichols from 2004 to 2007, reunited for an emotional two-part interview on Peck's Good Guys podcast, co-hosted with Ben Saffer. This reunion, the first public conversation between the two since the 2024 release of the documentary Quiet on Set. The dark side of kids' TV promises to be a raw and heartfelt exploration of their shared past, the traumas they endured, and the enduring bond that has weathered years of ups and downs. A long-awaited conversation, the Good Guys podcast reunion, marks a significant moment for Peck and Bell, who have not sat down for an in-depth public discussion about their experiences in nearly 2 decades. As Peck poignantly noted in a preview clip, next year, it'll be almost 20 years since we filmed Drake and Josh, and I'm not quite sure we've ever sat down and talked. This sentiment underscores the weight of the occasion, a chance to reflect on a formative chapter of their lives that brought them fame, laughter, and as later revealed, profound challenges. For years, Drake and Josh has held a special place in the hearts of fans who grew up watching the comedic antics of the odd couple stepbrothers. The show, created by Dan Schneider, was a ratings juggernaut, consistently ranking among Nickelodeon's top programs during its 4-season run. Yet, behind the scenes, the experiences of its young stars were far more complex than the lighthearted episodes suggested. The Quiet on Set documentary peeled back the curtain on the darker side of their time at Nickelodeon, particularly for Bell, who disclosed that he had been sexually abused by dialogue coach Brian Peck, no relation to Josh, when he was just 15 years old. The impact of Quiet on Set, the 2024 docuseries Quiet on Set, the dark side of kids' TV sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, exposing allegations of emotional and physical abuse on Nickelodeon sets. For Bell, it was a platform to share his story publicly for the first time. He detailed how Brian Peck, a trusted figure who worked on shows like The Amanda Show and All That, assaulted him over an extended period. In 2003, Brian Peck was arrested on 11 charges, including lewd acts with a minor, and later pleaded no contest to 2 counts. He was sentenced to 16 months in prison and required to register as a sex offender. Until Quiet on Set, Bell's identity as the victim had remained sealed, making his revelation a courageous and emotionally charged moment. The documentary's airing was, in Bell's words, a roller coaster of emotions. Speaking to People in March 2024, he described the relief of unburdening himself, saying, "It's a really nice weight lifted." Yet, he also acknowledged the lingering pain. It's always going to be there, but it's a lot nicer getting support. The public outpouring of empathy from fans and peers alike underscored the significance of his disclosure, but it also raised questions about his relationship with Peck, who had remained silent initially after the documentary's release. A private bond strengthened in the wake of Quiet on Set. Some fans speculated about tension between Peck and Bell, especially when Peck did not immediately comment publicly. This led to online backlash, with some interpreting his silence or a cryptic TikTok post as a sign of indifference. Bell quickly dispelled these rumors in a TikTok video, reassuring fans, "He has reached out to talk with me and help me work through this and has been really, really great." Peck later confirmed this in an Instagram statement on March 21, 2024, writing, "I reached out to Drake privately, but wanted to give my support for the survivors who were brave enough to share their stories." This private outreach laid the groundwork for their podcast reunion. Bell later elaborated on the Not Skinny But Not Fat podcast in April 2024, noting that Peck, who had worked alongside him on The Amanda Show, saw and knew what was going on in a general sense, even if he didn't know the full extent of the abuse at the time. "I appreciate that he reached out to me privately and didn't go straight to the media," Bell said, highlighting the sensitivity Peck showed during a vulnerable period. The podcast, a therapeutic reunion, the Good Guys podcast episodes, set to air on March 24 and 27, 2025, promised to delve into the complexities of their shared history. In a trailer, Bell is visibly emotional, tears welling up as he reflects on the past, while Peck acknowledges the bittersweet nature of their legacy. "You know what the show means to everyone," Peck says in a clip shared with People. "But there's also the truth of everything you went through, and everything that was an experience for a kid that was unacceptable in so many ways." His words capture the duality of their Drake and Josh experience, moments of joy overshadowed by unseen struggles. Safar and producer Olivia Mead also weigh in, describing Quiet on set as completely eye-opening. Safar notes, "You're not an adult, but you're being treated like an adult and you're with adults," while Mead adds, "I can't imagine losing those formative years." These observations frame the conversation, emphasizing the unique pressures Peck and Bell faced as child stars thrust into an adult world. For Peck, the reunion is also a chance to reconcile his own journey. He shares candidly, "I remember when people would ask about the show, I'd say, well, I lost 100 pounds and had to get sober at 21. Did I look happy?" This admission reveals the personal battles he fought during and after Drake and Josh, paralleling Bell's struggles in a way that deepens their mutual understanding. Bell, meanwhile, describes the podcast as going to feel like therapy, a sentiment that resonates in the trailer as he breaks down the emotional weight of revisiting their past, both the highs of their on-screen chemistry and the lows of their off-screen challenges, is palpable, offering fans a rare glimpse into their resilience and reconciliation. Looking ahead, a shared future. Beyond reflection, the reunion hints at potential future collaborations. Bell has long expressed a desire to work with Peck again, telling the Patriot News in August 2024, "I would love to revisit something with Josh. My dream is to do something like Curb Your Enthusiasm, where we're playing ourselves but trying to navigate life today." This vision, a buddy comedy that leverages their real names and history, suggests a creative path forward, one that could honor their past while forging a new legacy. A moment of healing. The Good Guys podcast reunion is more than a nostalgic trip down memory lane. It's a testament to the power of vulnerability and connection. For Peck and Bell, it's an opportunity to process nearly 20 years of shared history, to acknowledge the pain beneath the laughter, and to reaffirm a bond that has endured despite distance and hardship. For fans, it's a chance to see two beloved figures confront their truths with honesty and grace. As the episodes drop on March 24 and 27, 2025, listeners can expect a conversation that is as heart-wrenching as it is hopeful, a fitting chapter in the evolving story of Josh Peck and Drake Bell, two men who, despite the odds, remain brothers in spirit.